Good morning. It is 7:15 and it is day 46 of Duncan's devotional. Let me get myself a little centered here. And today our topic is church. And as many of you know, I'm working on a book called Why Not Church? And hopefully it'll be out at the end of this year. But our scripture comes from 1 Peter 4:10. As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another. And our topic is serving others in the name of Christ. I know in today's culture, it's probably a culture shock to imagine that when you serve other people who cannot pay you back, who cannot return the service, it does something on the inside. And I can personally, in this season of serving, where I am doing service for family members, I'll tell you, it's crazy. I'm exhausted. I'm working my tail off, but God is in it, and I love it. I love the opportunity that God has given me to serve others. And it reminded me, I recently saw a movie called Ruth and Boaz. And in the movie, there was a scene where the church came and painted this elderly woman's home. And as I'm watching it, I'm thinking to myself, I remember those days. I remember as a child going to church when there was a funeral, it was the church members who came and prepared the food. They cleaned, they prepared, they served, they cleaned when the family left. Um, I remember as an adult being having 5 children. Every child I had, there were church people who came and brought food, and it was just so good. I remember with my last one, I don't think I had to cook for a whole month because people were bringing me food. And when you're having a child, you need to eat healthy. You don't need to eat restaurant type food when you just had a baby. And when I got sick, women came from the church to clean my home. Probably the most, uh, I guess you'd say, memory that stamp is when my sister died. And I was kind of new to a community, especially to that faith community. And they actually just came, the women came and just sat with me. They brought coffee, they brought bagels, and we just sat. And I'll never forget that. 30 years ago, I remember sitting in my kitchen. I remember the people who were in there talking to me or just sitting. Um, it says in Acts 20:35 that it is more blessed to give than to receive. So I want to encourage you, if you are not a part, and when I say faith community, I mean getting out of your home into a faith community. And I would say visit in faith. Um, Look for opportunities to serve in faith and act in faith. Many churches, you can come. Every church I've been to has areas where they're like, if we could just get people to come. Many times you don't even have to join to serve. Now, you might have to join to lead. I think that's fair. But to come in and to help, you don't necessarily have to be a member to do that. And then, so you can just kind of feel out, God, is this the place you want to use me? I think one of the main things is when you have been served, you know the blessing it is to serve others. So I just want to encourage you today, go to church. It's a good thing. Talk to you later. Bye for now.